So tell me some of the stuff that you guys do at Insane Choppers that's a little different than a lot of the other the chopper companies that are out there.
Well, Insane Choppers is definitely different. It gets kind of insane at times, but you know,
no pun intended.
yeah, you know, just being the industry that we're in and the way the economy is, people are concerned about their money. So we try and give somebody the most bike for their money, which is going to be a lot different than a lot of places out there. You know, that's why we stick our bikes in Saddle Trap magazine. Good advertisement for us, and the people in that magazine really help us out because they're more inclined to want to buy a bike of this quality in that magazine. So.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Saddle Tramp tries to bring out too, is that a lot of these guys that are in the magazines that are advertising, their choppers are not out of reach. You know what I mean? It's not your candy bike out there that's an unattainable dream. A lot of you guys like Insane Choppers, you know, I could walk into the shop and pick up one of these bikes for a pretty reasonable price, especially considering all the stuff that you guys have done to it. So yeah. Tell me a little bit about this bike here. I see a whole lot of stuff stuck to the side here. I mean, I know what it is, but not everybody is going to know what you guys have done with this. So.
Well, this particular bike's got a spike air cleaner on the side, got a stretch gas tank, custom dash with our Insane Chopper logo on it. It's got 11-inch Yaffe ape hangers, fully custom painted inner dash. It's got chrome side rails, chrome frame rails, chrome neck rails, True Drool exhaust. It's got a stage 2 kit, custom boards.
How many horsepower do you think it's kicking out?
This bike's probably putting out somewhere around 96 horse, maybe 100, right around there. We have not dynoed this. We just finished this bike 2 days ago. We loaded it right off the lift into the truck to bring to the show today.
Always the last minute, though. That's how it is in this industry.
That's how it is, yeah.
Well, why don't you tell everybody how they can get a hold of you guys? Where's Insane Choppers located at? The website, phone numbers?
Insane Choppers, we're 185th and National Avenue next to Mustang Shelley's in New Berlin, Wisconsin. You can look us up at our website, www.insanechopperswi.com. And again, we can build you a bike, not only custom build it, but we can custom fit it and custom make it and paint it the way you want it so you don't have to make any changes when you leave our shop. So yeah, Insane Choppers, 18580 West National Avenue, New Berlin, 262-679-3333. And thanks to Saddle Trap Magazine and all they do for us.
Thank you. Pretty cool, man. Thank you.
We've been here since 7 this morning, man. Yeah. We thought we had to be here at 7 this morning. Oh, 7. 9 o'clock, yeah. 7 fucking. That's got 2 hours to sleep. A little rough. Cool. Well, I'm gonna jump out back.
All right. So
head down this aisle here so I can catch up with you.
All right. You want me to meet you back at the booth otherwise?
Meet up by that energy museum so we can run the creek down and otherwise back up through there. But I'm just looking at a lot of filler shots. We got the 2 interviews, get some filler shot, what's going on, you know, and then I think that'd be good. Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, you go to edit it and everything, we don't want to focus everything in on, you know, we're at.
All right, Biker Chad with Saddle Tramp here once again. We're still at the Dave Cook booth. In a second here, we're going to be looking at the highest ranking American entry in the AMD Biker Build-Off for 2008. Again, this is a Dave Cook entry. He has placed 3 times now in the AMD Build-Off. He's a 07 highest ranking American bike, 08 highest American ranking bike, and coming up here, we're going to be looking at his 2009 actual AMD winner. We'll be talking to Dave Cook in just a few minutes. All right, Biker Chad here from Saddle Tramp Magazine at the 2010 Chicago Bike Show. This is Dave Cook. Just to give you guys a quick history of Dave Cook, he is the first American to win the AMD Bike Build-Off in Sturgis this last year. Is that correct, Dave?
Yes, it is.
All right, so this is the bike here that you won the 2009 with, and we went over your 07 entry and your 08 entries just so people know. How many times have you entered the AMD? How many times have you placed? What's the history with that for you?
We've been in the AMD show about 5 times. First time we took 12th place, and it's just, getting closer and closer to first each time we entered. It just allowed me to get more creative. I pulled out all the stops on this bike. I wanted to have something a little different because that's what it takes to win this show.
Right.
The motor that you see here, this is actually out of a Honda 500 that I turned 90 degrees. I cut the transmission off of it, made an oil pan for it, turned it 90 degrees, put a chain drive in the front to run an oil pump, an alternator, and made it a bell housing, BMW transmission, Yamaha Virago final drive. The frame is all stainless steel, hand-built stainless steel that's was sweat fitted together using braze, which was a chore in itself, but
yeah.
And then was all hand polished. What happened was I fell in love with the bike so much that I'd spent a whole year on it. And I put my heart and soul in this thing. And when I got to the AMD show, I thought, oh boy, here we go. There was competition there.
Yeah.
And when I walked in that show, I didn't think I was gonna take first. I know I had a chance, third, second. I didn't know about first place. And
well, speaking about competition, what are some of the guys that you were up against, just to give people an idea of how your bike won over top of that? And what was the difference in your bike as opposed to some of your opposition, I guess you could say?
Yeah, everybody there was on top of their game. Man, it was hard to say who had the better, who didn't. As far as creativity, there was a guy from Japan. I thought he was going to take it, but I think it may have been, in my eyes, a little over-engineered.
Yeah.
It was pretty much between me and Chris Chrome from the United States. And, thank God I kicked his ass. Oh, I didn't say that.
Don't worry about it. It can get edited. So, I got to say, first of all, hats off to you. Being the first American to win the AMD, that's worth a round of applause in itself.
Yeah, thank you.
And then I got to say, I'm looking at the bikes. I mean, it's remarkable to me. I mean, I could look at this bike for an entire day and I think I'd see a different piece or part on it probably every 15, 20 minutes. I mean, you really put a lot of different stuff into this bike. I mean, even from the brass fittings to the polished metal that you're saying, I got to say, I'm very impressed.
It was definitely a labor of love.
Yeah, it always is, you know. Well, obviously your bikes are for sale. People can buy these from you.
Yes.
This one including, I would imagine?
Yeah, it'll be for sale in about a year.
You don't want to part with it.
We got some commitments with shows, but, persuade me, Everything's for sale. If they're interested in get a hold of me, they can just look up cookcustomchoppers.com, get a hold of me that way.
That's very cool. So where are you guys located? Why don't you give everybody your address and, you got a phone number you want to put out there?
Yeah, we're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Our address is 1410 East Bellevue. And if you want to get a hold of me, it's 414-702-2665.
All right, well, it's very cool meeting you. Very cool talking to you, Dave. Thank you very much. I know you're a busy guy. Enjoy the show, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Disc brakes are on the outside.
So I wanted to touch a little bit.
Yeah, the passenger board, the passenger.
Yeah, a lot of these bikes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for this, like you said, it's a lot of motor you cut off.
Yeah.
All it is pushing it into local engineering.
Are some of these street legal? Or?
I would imagine certain places, I mean, I don't know if I'm driving bikes like these too far.
Yeah.
I think it is a hard time.
Yeah.
Something like this is just a cat. Here to build it, all the metal's hand polished. Pretty much put it on itself. You know what the name is? It's all national. It's not just American builders.
It's international.
It's international. He's the first American to win it.